Okay, good.
Okay. Just, Andre, first off, coming off that game last night, what did you make of your team's energy and the way they responded?
What I made of our game is the maturity we had tonight. I think in the last week, we through adversity, we became really emotional. When I mean adversity during the game, when we face adversity, because in every game you face adversity. Even if you play a hell of a game, at some point you play against an NHL team, they will have good moments. You will go through adversity, and in those moments, our competitiveness was playing against us. We were trying to do too much. Tonight was not the case. We stay under control. We stay composed. We push through. We had adversity. Great team on the other side, but we found a way to make key plays. Special team make key play. Our PK tonight was solid. We got a lot of momentum of our PK. Obviously, big goal in the power play, and I think our forecheck was as good as it's been this year.
Speaking of adversity, I need to ask you about the call on Clayton Keller. Did you get a reasonable explanation?
Yeah, I think I will give credit to the ref tonight. I think their communication was really good, and they give us their 2 cents. And for them, it was a collision they think we could avoid. And listen, it was a close call. They told me it was a close call, and they went that direction. So it is what it is.
I wanted to ask you about Nick Schmaltz's effort tonight. He was generating a lot of offense.
Absolutely. Schmaltzy, Cal's line were really good. They worked. They scored a big goal, but, as well, the Boogie's line. I think Boogie's line in the last week, they really took off, and they take tough assignment. I don't have the total after the game, but I know after 2 periods, their share goal expected against the top line on the other side was unbelievable. So they play against top line. They play big minute. They play big D's on face-off, and they did a really good job. And it's probably not right to single out a line when you play that kind of a game tonight. I think it was 20 guys who worked really, really hard.
Logan had a great assist on that game-winning goal. I want to know what your thoughts are on his playmaking.
You know what I like about I will answer your question like a coach. I will not really answer your question. I will tell you what I really like about Cooley's game in the last couple of games, especially today. He was really good at a lot of things who nobody knows he was good at. He stopped behind the puck. He had good stick in the D zone. He was unbelievable in the tracking. He was taking his man on the track. He was a player who, even if when he was not touching the puck, he was really good for us. And that is a big step because Cools has all the talent, but in a game, if you have the puck for 30 seconds, it's about it. Even if you play 20 minutes, I don't know the numbers, but Cal's maybe tonight he had the puck for 25, 30 seconds. Well, you need to be good in the other 19 minutes. Some you play, and Cools was good tonight every time he was on the ice, even when he did not have the puck. Having that said, his speed on the rush, like you mentioned on his assist, we all always say that's special in the sense if he used that, there's not a lot of opponent who can deny the entry. They can deny the access to the net, but he's tough to contain and he's tough to deny the entries, and Cal's using really well kicking out that puck, and Schmaltzy beat his coverage to the net, and it was a great play by 3 great players.
What have you noticed differently about Lawson's game the past 2, obviously 3 goals?
I think, like I said, I will say that for that line, Boogie, Chelly, and Crosser, since the game in LA, I think they play with more drive, more juice, more passion, more edge to their game, more grit. And I think that separates them. I think Crosser is a big boy. When he play and he's mad, I don't want to be in his way. So I assume it's the same for our opponent.
Andre, what have you seen from Barrett Hayton, even though he hasn't been scoring so far this season?
Well, he's a good 200-foot player. Obviously, he has a lot of opportunity, and for a reason, I don't know why right now he cannot get the monkey off his back. It will come. Last year it came after Christmas. Hopefully this year it will find a way to have one before that because we need him. We need his production. He's good on draws. He's really competitive down low. Yeah, he goes to the net. We score at least 5 goals this year on his screen when he screened the goalie. So he has obviously he's useful offensively, but definitively he can execute a little bit more.
I think people watching maybe who don't watch much the team might see him with 0 points and say, oh, he should be moved off that line. But
Yeah.
do you still, what's your level of trust in Barrett after 10 games this season?
Well, 10 game, no points is still there. That says a lot. Do I have to make any more comments? I think it will come. Like I said, we need him to produce, but I have high level of confidence in him. And at some point as a coach, you have a DNA. You believe in certain things. And I believe in the competitiveness of Barrett Eaton. And I believe in when you have players who are relentless, resilient, they're serious about their business, they're unbelievable pro, things will come. He has all the talent. So I have, as a downside, I have a lot of patience for those guys. I think when you have warriors, you take care of them.